Well, hello there, and thank you for tuning in once again for this episode coming from Oasis, South Florida Cigar Lounge. What I want you to do right now, get that drink, get that cigar, cut it and light it, because we're about to dive deep into some cigar conversations on today. I have with me someone that's very known online. All right, his name is Randall Haskins from Cigar Scope, a podcast that he owns and he promotes the cigar culture. So guys, just tune in, okay? Now, what we're gonna do, we have some rules here at Oasis, okay? We don't smoke cigarettes, we don't vape, and we don't smoke weed or marijuana inside the lounge, all right? That's where we at, we're in the lounge, and that's how we do it. Now, we have some cigars that we're going to smoke today, all right? And before I introduce that cigar to Randall, I'm going to tell you a little bit about him himself, all right? So, his name is Randall Haskins. He's known online as Cigar Scope. He lives here right in North Carolina and has been smoking cigars since his buddy got him into it around July of 2018. He's a long-time user of YouTube. In fact, he created his first channel way back in April of 2006. Man, did they have internet at that time?
Yeah.
All right. Now, so when he started consuming a lot of cigar content, he thought it would only make sense to create a cigar-focused channel, which was established in October 2020. Through his journey into the cigar world, he has made a lot of new friends, has done a lot of local online, and all types of things from running lounges. And I want to touch on that with you too a little later. And owning his own brand as well as that, and everything in between. So, Randall, brother, welcome to the Lounge Oasis South Florida Cigar. And we just want to say thank you, man, for taking time out to come here today. I know it's hot as crap out there, about 105 degrees here in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look, y'all, I'm from South Florida. I'm from Hollywood, Florida. I'm used to the humidity. I'm used to being 100 degrees, every day. But, man, North Carolina, it's been hot the last 2 days, 100-some degree temperatures, right? So we in the lounge, we had to try to keep this thing cool all day. Air conditioning just overworked, but they're still trying to, blow out that cool air. But it's been a challenge, right? So right now, it's about maybe after 7 o'clock evening Eastern time here in the evening. So now the sun's kind of starting to dip down, set a little bit, make it a little more cooler for us. That being said, all right, we're going to talk about the cigar that we're going to smoke today. All right, it's called Adrian Magnus Imperial. It's a 10-year cigar. All right, so this is the cigar right here. Let's take a look at it. All right, now with this Imperial, it's a filler of Dominican Republic, Ecuador, and Nicaragua. All right, and the notes you'll get out this cigar are like a little bit of sample of chocolate, cocoa, few nuts, black pepper. And the strength of the cigar is like a mild medium cigar. All right, so what we're going to do, they already been cut. We're going to hit and light them on up.
I was about to offer you my light.
I know. Let's see.
Put this right here. Now, how many of the Adrian Magnus cigars have you tried, of the lines? Or how many do you carry?
We carry about, I would say 5. So we carry the 5, they make a 5-year that we carry. And then we also carry the 10-year, the 7-year. So the 5 years, the Millennium, all right, that's the one, the yellow wrapper, gold label wrapper. Mm-hmm. The 7 years, the Supremo, that's with the red label wrapper. And then what we're smoking now is the Imperial, it's a 10-year, and of course it has like the blue label wrapper. And then we carry a 12-year Black and Black XO. And then after that, the highest one is the 15-year, which is the Royal Unlimited. And I like to shout out to one of my reps, George, and he's down. George like way over there to Colorado somewhere, but the cigars actually is Adrian Madison. For people who don't know, it's a Sweden company, right? But again, all the cigars come from Dominican Republic, but they have a place manufactured in Miami, all right, and so that's where a lot of cigars come from. Once they come from overseas, So that being said, hey, thank George for everything, man. Thanks for your business. We're gonna continue to have some business in the future. So with this cigar, man, it's nice. A 10-year Imperial. We sell them all the time. I mean, we sold out on them. We had to, order some more to get them into, the lounge here. But people love them. We talk about a price point from $15 to maybe 28, $30. Of course, the more the cure they are, the older they are, the more they're gonna cost.
So my experience, just so everybody knows, with Adrian Magnus is I've only had the yellow band. I've only had the 5-year, the Millennium, right? Mm-hmm. And I enjoyed it, but this will be my first shot at the 10-year. But I will say, right here at the jump is nice. It's creamy. It's got hay. It's got that cedar. Cedar's almost one that I almost don't want to ever say because it's in humidors and everything else. But definitely the thing that jumps out the most is the creaminess of it.
And you know what, man? Adrian Madness, though, I mean, they really care for their products, right? I mean, we talked about earlier about how they cure the cigars. Like, some manufacturers out there, even some of the best ones, they'll let their stuff cure maybe a couple of years, and then they start rolling them up. Mm-hmm. Adrian Madness, like I said, 5-year cigar, 7, 10, 12, and 15. So with the Imperial, when they package these things up after they roll them up and package everything up, this is where they ship them in right here. Look at this. This is humidor, really. Look how nice and well built it is.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice box.
Oh, yeah, man. Feel the bottom of it. Make sure you don't scrape your table up. Got some cloth under there.
Oh, yeah. It's got a felt bottom. Yeah. Solid. It almost looks like it has a lock. Is that a lock on there? Or
just close. It's a button that you press to open it up. Release it. Yeah, so that way when you travel, don't pop up open.
Yeah, I like when companies do that. Yeah, it adds a lot.
Yeah. And man, when you order, we get these 20 in a box when we order them, and you get a box like this every time. So you can't beat that, man. So I'm telling you guys, hey, if you haven't had an Adrian Madness cigar, no matter what generation, hey, try them out. All right. Again, this is the Imperial 10-year cigar right here box. But man, it's nice. See, even the back of it. See that? The felt, so you don't scratch your table up, anything like that. Nice, very nice.
You know what makes it better? Smoking it in the Oasis, South Florida Cigar Lounge. It makes it better.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
As you said earlier, it's really hot here in North Carolina, and it's nice in here. Got air conditioners and everything going on.
That's correct. Now, I forgot to mention this. What we drinking today, that's very important. So, I'm drinking some Pendleton Midnight. It's a Canadian whiskey, and it's cowboy whiskey, So, hey, I'm a cowboy, But, and then Randall, he was sipping on some. Well, he was. We got to get you some more, brother.
Yeah, we will. I had some Knob Creek 9-year, which I think is a staple.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you're getting into bourbons, whiskeys, all that, Knob Creek 9 is a fantastic kind of middle of the road. It's got that spice. It's got that nice body to it. It's not too mild, but it's also not gonna. I don't think it's gonna overpower you as well.
Yeah.
So it's great with cigars, in my opinion. So that's always a safe bet.
Yeah.
That and Maker's 47, which you guys also have.
Yeah.
So if you want something a little sweeter, the Maker's 47 will be.
One thing you guys gotta understand about the lounge is that we do have complimentary drinks inside. So if you purchase a certain amount of products that's like $50 or more, you do get a complimentary drink. Okay, so we do that for our guests and our VIPs as well. And we have top shelf and premium. There you go, Tim, take care.
Oh.
We have top shelf and premium spirits as well. For anything like, again, from top whiskeys, bourbons, vodka, gins, Canadian whiskey as well. Of course, can't forget tequilas. You know, we do that as well. Now, without further ado, Randall, just tell the people a little bit about yourself if you can.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have been blessed enough to be in the cigar stratosphere, I guess you could say, since about the summer of 2018. A buddy of mine, we were drinking as people do, and a buddy of mine said, "Have you ever tried a cigar?" I said, "No, I never smoked cigarettes. I never did any of that stuff." And then he said, "Well, you don't inhale them, which made it a lot more of a thing for me, because I was like, you always hear about stuff about the inhale and all that stuff, being bad for you, whatnot. And these aren't necessarily whatever, but like they're not as bad if you don't inhale." So I said, "No, I never tried it, but I'm willing to, especially after drinking, right?" And so he gave me a Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne.
Yeah.
And
you know what? She just smoked that same cigar last night.
It's a good cigar.
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, it's kind of strong." I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's Perdomo, but
they're Connecticut." Yeah.
And that's kind of crazy though. But that what it was, the Connecticut wrapper. It can fool you. Hey, but because I heard some people say, because normally we carry Perdomo, but we carry like the 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
As such. But man, I was like, let me hit this cigar. And I hit it. I was like, oh man, do got some kick to it. You know what I'm saying? Nice. So the retro hail on it was kind of strong. But go ahead.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's kind of weird. Is that there's something about that cigar that I liked.
Yeah.
I can't say. I mean, I didn't hate it. It wasn't like I don't have the passion for cigars that I have now back then, but there was something that kept me buying more cigars after that out of curiosity.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that's hard for anybody to figure out when they're starting, because like it's almost like the first time you drink coffee or tea or something so different from anything you've ever had. You don't know why you try it again, but you do. Yeah. Some people love it right away. So I liked it enough where I was like, you know what? I could see smoking a couple times a year, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I started going and buying a couple cigars here and there. And then I realized I have to have cigars all the time, like at least in my possession. I can't just not have a cigar. I'm not saying daily, but I'm saying like I can't not have them at least where I can reach them if I need one.
Yeah.
So that one, I guess you could say the Perdomo champagne got me into it originally. So that was the start of my journey, and good.
So that being said, how you got interested and involved in cigars during that time, even from the beginning to now, what things have you done to like improve or increase the cigar culture?
Oh, me personally, So I have influenced a few people in my personal life to start smoking cigars. In fact, my older brother, my younger brother, both now have smoked cigars, and whenever we're getting together, there's always like Thanksgiving and such. There's always a thing about, you bringing the cigars, I'll bring the beer or whatever. It becomes a little bit more of a fun culture, because Thanksgiving can sometimes be like, oh, I'm eating a lot.
Yeah.
Now I have something else to look forward to. So I've gotten my brothers into it. I've gotten friends to smoke with me that don't smoke cigars. I think the funny thing about cigar culture in general is that when you're in, you're in. And the hardest part is breaking through that membrane of getting into it, because it feels like the world, regulations, all these things are keeping people out.
You're right.
And
I agree with you.
It's something I've been thinking about. It's weird. So any of us that are into it, anybody watching the podcast is probably already into it, because how could you find it otherwise? Like, you have to look it up. Like, I'm not into sewing. There may be a sewing podcast. I have no idea, because I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not in it. But once you find it, once you find that you like it, your world opens up exponentially. I mean, entertainment opens up
Yeah.
different. People online that you interact with. In fact, I'll tell this story real quick.
Yeah.
Meeting you guys, right? Like, so we met by happenstance. I was at a festival that you guys were working in downtown Raleigh, and we talked one time in person. Got each other's information, and there's a lot of people I meet once, never talk to them.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
that's just
So
how it is. Yeah.
this is, I mean, but we all like cigars, obviously, and this is powerful for conversation, for unwinding.
Oh yeah.
All that stuff. So that's what draws me in, I think, the most is the culture of cigars.
You know what? I'm glad you shared that with us, man, because we first got interested in cigars was probably about my 50th birthday. Matter of fact, I just had a birthday last week, 55 now,
Man,
right?
you look 40.
Right? But
Yeah, you look 40.
55,
No
man.
way.
But this is crazy because one of my veteran buddies I was in the military with, one of the airborne buddies, he had these cigars, and he said, "Hey, smoke this cigar, try a cigar." Like, man. And so we smoked them, right, and the ones we smoked, man, it was just, I mean, we didn't know no better, but they just were nasty, and it left a bad taste in our mouth for days. I mean, it was like we brushed our teeth, you were mouthwash. Man, this cigar was in our mouth about 3 or 4 days, right? But we didn't get sick or anything like that. So one of our oldest sons, he's a veteran in the Air Force. So he's like, "Hey, Dad, he had some cigars about several months later. Hey, try these out." And I was like, I don't know, man. He's like, "Yeah, just try this. Like, trust me, you gonna like these. They premium, blah, 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 blah." And so it was like, okay. So we tried them out, and it was good. Didn't leave no bad taste in our mouth. Didn't give us no headache. It wasn't nauseous, wasn't sick, anything like that. And it smoked very well. And that what happened was, through the process of time, it intrigued us to want to come back, to continue to try those cigars and try them out and see, because you go through that trial period where, all right, this one worked for you, this one don't, this one too strong, or this one too weak, whatever. So we had to find our niche, right? So that's what happened. But just to say that is that that culture, man, it developed through our friendship, though. Although my one friend who introduced me to him, we didn't like what he had, but still our friendship, in our conversation, what started with the culture, you know what I'm saying? So for us, and then our son introduced it to us as well. So that being said, I know you talked about the Perdomo Champagne, one of your favorite cigars. Any others out there that you like?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, that's definitely a staple as far as, like, it was my first cigar. It's one I could always go back to. It's not one that I find buying too often, just because there's so much out there now.
It is.
But I like, these days, I'm liking a lot of boutique stuff. Okay. I'm liking Padron a lot. I mean, Padron can't do wrong, in my opinion. Everything they have is worth every penny that they sell it for. So I will say this: when you come to profile wise, I'm a Nicaraguan person. I like that punch. I like the fullness. I like all that.
Okay.
Dominican cigars are great, especially morning cup of coffee, things like that. But I'm big on the punch. So some cigars I really like. I like the. I'll go with some legacy stuff first. I like the AJ Fernandez New World Oscuro. Those are some that I really enjoy. I got a box of those at home. I've been really into a lot of, like, the Espinosa La Bamba series, all that. Those are really powerful and strong. Those are nice. Those are, if you want to feel like you smoked the cigar, that's for people that, like, I would share those with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't share those with someone's first cigar. Because especially if you retrohale, that's going to burn out your palate. Your palate pretty fast. But if you want to have a good time, sip on some whiskey and all that, I like that series. As far as boutique stuff goes, I mean, I guess Warp it's kind of becoming a bigger thing, but I liked a lot of the Warp stuff. It's a little bit less strong as far as, like, it's not. I don't think it's Nicaraguan. It might have some in there, but Isa de Cricogio is really good. I didn't like it the first time.
Yeah.
And
sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I didn't like it the first one.
Yeah.
I liked it the second one, and then from then that's forth. I don't know if I just didn't let it age in my own humidor enough or what. And then there's one by Tradecraft. I don't know if you've ever heard of Tradecraft. It's a boutique brand, but they have something called the Azori, and I've been smoking a lot. And that's a really good one.
Okay, cool. So we're going to have a good intermission right now, and we're going to... Well, hello, guys. And here we are again. So my thing is, we have Randall Haskins with us today. And he's a person that actually reviews cigars, all right? And he does a great job at it. We met him some time ago, several months ago, but you got him here in the lounge. Now, Randall, my question for you is, are we the first mobile cigar lounge that you ever, kind of been in and reviewing and socialized with?
You are, and I'm very excited about that because so I first discovered this kind of like business model through, I don't even remember the name of the place, but there was some place that came up as a recommendation on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Cigar Scope, by the way, same as YouTube. And when they came up, I kind of looked at it, I was like, that's a great business model. That's a great idea. And I thought they were the only ones doing it. And so I followed them and, kind of saw what they were doing and all that. And I saw they were doing like weddings and events and things. And so I was like, well, I need to figure out a way to kind of get in there if I ever want to experience it myself, or to make friends with someone who's getting married and may be able to like bop them into that kind of thing. And then I realized, there's not many, but there's a couple people doing these kinds of lounges. Then I get lucky, and I'm at the event, like I mentioned earlier, about a month or two ago, and meet you guys, and you guys say you are a mobile lounge, and let me fix this pillow.
I know.
My arm is on it.
Yeah, we get hollered and screamed at when we don't have the logo sitting upright. So
my elbow keeps blocking it. So I was like, when you guys invited me onto the podcast, you did give me the option for remote, and I thought, no, I want to experience it. I want to actually be in one because I think it's a great idea. I think, man, I could see a lot of fun stuff happening in this lounge. Okay. And definitely, if you guys have never heard of a mobile lounge, this is great. I mean, I'm having a good time. But that's kind of how it came across my world. Apparently, was through Instagram suggestions from another person local. Haven't seen them pop up in a while. I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but I'm happy to be a part of this and with you guys.
All right, cool. Now, hey, check this out. So again, we mentioned earlier, he's drinking a little bit, sipping on a little bit of Knob Creek, Randall Hills. I'm sipping on a little bit of Pendleton Midnight. All right, that's old cowboy looking for y'all who don't know. All right, but guess what we also have on the side? Oh yeah, my little buddy here, Voodoo Ranger. Yeah. So cheers, bro.
Oh, should I open mine?
You can if you
Y'all
want.
trying to get me drunk now?
No. No.
This is the vibes at a mobile cigar lounge. You sit, you're here to watch TV, and
you here to relax and have a good time.
I am here to relax, unwind.
That's right.
Yep. Also, IPAs underrated with cigars, in my opinion.
You're right. Because to me, I mean, craft beer, and I got introduced to craft beer, man. We was in Korea 2020, and 2018. We was in Korea, and at that time it was a California, it's company called Scorpions, or Scalpion, something like that. They had a little fish on them, man, a little scorpion fish, right? But man, that little Korean guy brought me a IPA beer, man, and I tasted it for the first time. Like, it was the grapefruit kind. Like, man, what's this? He said IPA. IPA? Man, that was like the best thing since sliced bread, I ain't gonna lie. And I used to be a Heineken drinker, all that kind of stuff, but I never really went back to that. We like Stella, like on the side for domestic, whatever, but I mean, or imported, but man, I'm telling you, these craft beers very good with cigars. I'm telling you, very good. I'm a hazy guy, so I like a lot of hazes. but I always smoke and drink one with my cigar. Now that being said, you mentioned earlier about how you start your podcast and all that good stuff. One thing I want to ask you is, like every business, you know, every entrepreneur that goes through, you have stuff that, you know, issues, you know, how do you address them? Challenges, how do you address them? And then those that came on, how do you address them? How do you fix them?
Yeah, so the podcast that Carlos is referring to is the Stogie Society podcast. I'm a co-host on it. And the idea came from a buddy of mine who goes online by Texas Cigar Society. And he lives in Texas, obviously. And he hit me up one day and was like, you know, we're all part of a Discord group and everything. And he hits me up and says, hey, you know, I'm really wanting to do a podcast because we're all really passionate about it. And we talk through the Discord all the time about cigars. And we were like, maybe this is entertaining to somebody out there. And we're all content creators anyway in our own right. So I say, yeah, I'll be a part of it. So once a week on Wednesday at 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central, we do our podcast and we interview brand owners, shop owners, all these things like that. We do group reviews of cigars that we get from our sponsor. And we have a good time. We pal around, and I will say it's funny because like I'm just really passionate about cigars in general. So I guess the way you're asking the question about like how we fix problems and stuff, we just try to do better every episode. We're on episode 89, so we're over our year. We're getting to 100. I think it's around October 10th or something like that. Whatever Wednesday in October, we're gonna hit 100 episodes, and every time I think it gets better. We get better with the questions, how to you know, prep the guest. Everything gets better, but that's everything. You fail forward, right? First episode, you gotta record it, and I think that's it. I think we get more comfortable with each other on camera. We get more comfortable on camera in general, and it's just a lot of fun.
You know what? And that's the whole ideal about cigar culture, man. Is about relaxing, smoking some cigars, you know, introducing new cigars that's out there. Like you guys do a lot of reviewing of cigars, you know what I'm saying? And like we talked about earlier, is that, you know, don't get caught up in that couple of main facts that you like to smoke. Because, you know, I sell a lot of cigars, right? I'm a salesman. And I always run across people, if I don't have a particular brand that they like to smoke, I only smoke Pedrones, or I only smoke Perdomo. Look, man, it's a lot of companies that's out there that make very good cigars. And you'll be surprised, you know. So, hey, if it's something that's, you know, in your area, don't be afraid to try it. I'm telling you, you know, sometimes, you know, just take that salesman word for it, that if they like it, you know what I'm saying, they like the notes of it, they like the strength, hey, try it out. You may like it as well. Now, on that note, for your podcast, is there anything out there in the future that we need to be aware of, that's new things that's coming out you guys trying to do, new adventures, new locations? I mean,
I think some of our goals for the future is we are trying, I mean, sometimes we're looking for sponsors because, you know, the podcast is great, but, you know, all this stuff costs money and things. Yeah. So, like, you know, sponsors, and that's all. You got to keep, you know, trying to add to everything you're doing. You don't want to just sit there. Our goal is eventually all of us go to PCA, maybe film something together as one group, because in our podcast, I'm North Carolina. Texas Cigar Society is Texas. Hugo Smokes and Epicurean Smokes is both in California. So when you talk about fully around the country, the four of us are all around, like east, middle, and west coast are all covered. And we get along very well together, and we all add something to the podcast, I believe. In fact, Epicurean Smokes is our resident, like, kind of cigar nerd. Like, he'll talk, I mean, he keeps track of the laws, like the things that are the taxes. So anytime we need something where we need to like double check something in the cigar industry, he's on top of it. He does a lot of great stuff with that. Ugo and Texas are both very knowledgeable in their own rights, and I have my own knowledge too. And that's kind of what's coming up. We're trying to get to PCA at some point. We would like to obviously keep going and keep growing.
Yeah, you know what? You mentioned the PCA. I think we was going to attend the last event they had. I think it was in Philadelphia, I believe. That we didn't submit the paperwork.
It was in this year. It was in Louisiana.
What? It was Louisiana? Okay, yeah. So I think the next was going to be where? PCA?
Is it back in Louisiana? I don't know.
I don't think it's in
okay.
I'll call Epicurean Smokes.
But anyway, I think we're gonna be there at the next to attend that, so we can meet some of the people.
Oh, if I'm there, I'll definitely. Yeah. That'd be nice to see people on that.
Yeah, and then we get together, man. But my thing too is, are there any events that you guys attend, like are these cigar events, whether it be in Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Chicago, New York, New Jersey? Do y'all guys attend those things?
No, not as a group, not yet, because even though we're on episode, we just did 89 on this past Wednesday, which was yesterday. It's still all around the country, and I've never even met the other guys.
Okay.
We talk constantly through Discord groups.
Yeah.
We follow each other on Instagram and YouTube and all that. Great guys, but right now we just have the podcast online. But I think that's the ultimate goal, and that should be the goal for anybody that's especially doing just online stuff, because let's get everybody back together. Remember back in the day without cell phones and stuff?
I know.
Not to be weird and talk about like because we're online right now, but just those lunch breaks in the cafeteria where there's no cell phones. I was right on the cusp of that, by the way. The year I graduated, I graduated in June of 2007. The first iPhone came out that September.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I barely missed the boom of everybody having a phone in their hand. So I got lucky with that.
Oh, wow.
Millennial over here.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So, you got your own podcast with some of your buddies. So how can people contact you? How can they follow you in the future?
Well, my personal channels on YouTube and Instagram have the same logo. It's my personal channel is Cigar Scope. Okay. And it's like I guess you would say a cream or tan color. It's like my picture, and it says Cigar Scope. It's a little band thing. Yeah. You'll find it.
Okay.
And Stogie Society podcast, I got linked all over those channels. And check us out. Like, we have a lot of fun with it. And anybody interested in cigars, that's who we care to curate to, is we just like that. We just like the culture. Yeah. Like talking to people, talking right now.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, you came here today, and we didn't know, but you came here with a gift for Tammy and I. And just tell them a little bit about this cigar.
Yeah, so I brought them for their hospitality, invite me into their lounge, invite me on their podcast. I brought them this Cuban cigar, and this is, let me see if I can say this right, because I get this thing wrong. Mm-hmm. Juana Montamarera, Cristales, or whatever. It's let's see, Cristales. I'm not great with Spanish, even though my wife is Ecuadorian. I should be kicked, honestly, and she'll kick me. No, she won't. But
next time you got to bring her.
I will. I will. Yeah,
come on, bring her.
So, what I was telling them is, I think cigar community is very hospitable. Most people don't come empty-handed. Yeah. You get an invite to, and this comes from my wife's Latin culture as well. You get an invite somewhere, you don't come empty-handed. Yeah. You don't just come like expecting, hey, yeah.
Hear that, guys. Come on. Yeah. Stop being stingy. Improve and increase the cigar culture, sharing cigars. You got a good cigar, and this is what happens a lot, right? Don't give me your crappy cigar.
Yeah.
I don't like it. People do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They give you I don't like this. I'm just getting somebody. Don't do that. Don't give me your crappy cigar, because I'm not gonna give you one of mine.
I don't want your
exactly.
So all right, so I'll say this. So I was trying to find something in my humidor. I was like, what is something that you give lounge owners or people in the community? And being that they're South Florida cigar company, how do I know if they've been to Cuba or not without asking? I didn't ask them. So before I left, I was like, I need to give them something. I really stand by this cigar because I bought this at a duty-free shop, and was I coming back from? I was either coming back from Ecuador or I was coming back from Germany last year. And so what they are so underrated for Cubans, because everybody thinks Cuban, oh yeah, you're going to spend like $100 per cigar. I mean, you will a lot of times. Like, I mean, they're so expensive. I have a few, and I only have a few because of that. They're so expensive. But I want to show.
Now, are they expensive can't say the U.S., but overseas, like where you get them from?
I mean, they're expensive everywhere. I mean,
if I was in Havana right now and I want a Cuban cigar, how much just an average cigar would cost me?
Well, I've never been to Cuba myself, but I will say I've spent $300 on 7 Cubans before.
Okay.
And I mean, I've spent on there's the one that's Spanish for cowboy, vaquero, I think, the V.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not cowboy, maybe it's something else, but the green V, I don't know if you know that one.
Yeah.
No, I'll give you a better example. The Trinidad, which is a short Robusto but a fat Robusto, I think was about 60 euros in Austria, or in Germany, and that one translates to about 76 American dollars for a 5x56 cigar. One cigar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so you're talking about prices 3 times Padron. You're talking about 33% more than an Opus, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and maybe even double an Opus of the Church of the Fuente Opus X. Like, you're talking super premium in the New World for a shorter Cuban. So the one thing about these that are great is it's because they're short filler, people might overlook it, right?
Yeah.
But these are good. And if you're trying to just if you want to say like, oh, I've had a Cuban, or, and you want to give out some or something, like, I mean, I wouldn't give it to you if I was just like, I didn't like them. Yeah. They're good cigars.
And that's what I'm saying is, guys, what he just said, he wouldn't give it to us if he didn't like it.
No, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't even. I would have been
exactly. That's right. That's right. So come on now. Y'all got to do the right thing now. You know, if you handing your friends or buddies some cigars, make sure it's something that you like to smoke as well. Just like our business here. We care about 19 to 20 different brands of cigars, right? But every cigar that we sell, we don't sell crappy cigars. We sell premium cigars that every last one we carry, I was smoking them. I smoke them as well, right? Even the dead woods from Jewish State, right? I'm not into flavor cigars like that, but I smoke the Sweet Jane, the Crazy Alice, the Fat Bottle Betty.
What's that one what's the other one? A Tobacco Especial. Do you like that one? Have you had that one?
No, I don't think I had that.
All right, so that's a coffee. It's an infused cigar, but it's a coffee infused. And that one's good. If you're looking for something smooth and flavorful, that one's good. So there's time and place, right? Okay. But the point is, he's not over here giving me something he don't like.
Exactly.
And you don't give your bottom shelf to anybody. I think if you accidentally find something that's not good for your palate, if you have to give them to somebody, this is just my personal, because sometimes you buy a box, you make a mistake. 1 to every 5 cigars you give. So if you're giving somebody 10, throw 2 in there. If you're giving somebody 20, throw 4 in there. Get rid of them from yourself, because there's no reason to throw them away.
Exactly.
But it does not become, hey, here's the insert name of cigar I hate. Hope you enjoy it. Unless the person does. I mean, people's palates are different, but that's the whole thing.
And my thing to all you vape shops out there, you know, I don't care if it's your cheapest cigar. It might be $5 or $6 a piece, right? But my thing is, make sure it's a good cigar. If you got on your display to sell, make sure it's a good cigar for your clientele. That's all I got to say to you. So my thing is, if you're going to have that $5, $6 cigar on your display, make sure it's a cigar that you want to smoke. don't just sell your clients any crappy cigar. Because a lot of cigars, people out there in the world, they're like novice, right? You know, United States, last time I researched, we only have about 1.9 million cigar smokers in the United States. And so that's not really a lot. That's a low percentage, right? But it's increasing, daily, right? Because now in these days we have a lot of women cigar smokers, that's rising up. I mean, and I'll tell you, man, I don't have some women cigar smokers come to me and like, hey, they want a certain gauge, they want like a 55 gauge or so 60-something gauge, like, oh really? And they want like a my father's judge, like, yeah. So I'm like, man, so what I'm saying, hey, the cigar culture is increasing, but at the same time, we don't want to do nobody wrong either. So you got that novice person coming in these shops, buying cigar. They may say, oh, let me buy this $5-6 cigar. And, it's cheap cigar. But if it's a crap cigar, I suggest don't sell it because you don't want that person to have, get a bad cigar and then don't come to your shop anymore. And that's for you guys out there, the lounges, right? Cigar lounges, or even your mobile cigar lounges. Yeah, if you don't want to smoke it, don't have it on your display, right? Every cigar that we have, again, I smoke every last one because I enjoy smoking it, and that's why I sell to my clientele. That's why we keep people coming back to us.
Can I say two things real quick? Yeah. I just want to say two more things. For one, 1.9 million, huh? So there's a lot of you that aren't subscribed. No.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of you that aren't subscribed. So head on over now. Yeah. To both of us, all of us, right? Yeah. Number two, can I shout out a brand?
Yeah.
So if you like cigars and style and everything, Ash Walker on Instagram. Let me show you this hat. This guy right here does phenomenal work of clothing, and he's a cigar smoker as well. I just wanted to shout him out because this is a prototype hat that he still sells, but I won an Instagram contest to try the prototype, and the only thing he changed, I think he took the green out from the bottom, made it black, and he might have changed a couple other things, but at least check him out, Ash Walker. I just wanted to shout him out, and
Ash Walker, Oasis.
That's right.
And calling you.
Yeah, and so Ash Walker, get with these lovely people here too, because I think I'm all about cohesion and collaboration.
Right. Exactly.
I think everybody should, especially in this community, everybody should be together, man.
Exactly.
We all love it.
So that being said, Rand, I got one easy question for you.
All right.
And it's maybe my final question. Randall, man, again, I just want to say thank you for being here with us today, taking time out of your day, man. I know, hey, you got a lot going on just like we do. But I just got kind of one final question for you. It's an easy question. You don't have to study for it, right? But how do you relax, unwind, and enjoy?
Oh, man.
Yourself.
Do you even have to ask? Relax is, so I'll just get philosophical with it. Relaxing is anything that actually relaxes you. For me, cigars relax me. Having a nice quiet night at home with my wife relaxes me, because if she's happy, I'm happy. Happy wife, happy life. Right? Yeah, man, I can't do it. If she's mad, I can't do it. And obviously whiskey, IPAs, all that relaxes you too. But even this good conversation, this is nice. This is what you do on a Friday night.
What we do, baby.
And the beauty about cigars, I could be alone and relaxing as well. It's emphasized by the fact that I'm with you fine people and your nice lounge and everything else. But I would be doing this anyway on a Friday night. Yeah. Smoking a cigar, drinking a little bit. The only thing that doesn't relax me about that is when I look at the scale the next morning, I'm like, oh, it's water weight. But yeah. Hey,
I think we all go through that, right?
You know what? It's like, what's my new height before I start dieting? Now it's more. I think stress is the biggest killer. I think you have to enjoy your life. I think this world tries to demonize things that I'll say this real quick about my own mentality about it. So I don't think anybody when they're young sets out and says, I'm going to become a cigar smoker when I'm older, right? Yeah. Or any kind of, you know, but cigars get bunched in with a lot of different things. And I never knew I would become a cigar. I didn't have my first cigar until I was 29. I'm 37 now. And I never knew I would enjoy this, that I would feel relaxed while doing this, because in the beginning, I feel like no matter what you start, where you always hear the noise of the world, that's bad for you, whatever. But I will counteract that with this. You know what else is bad for you? Not exercising, too much exercise, too much sugar, not eating too much. Stress is a big one. So if you're going to eventually depart anyway, enjoy yourself. And that doesn't mean don't balance. Like, don't just smoke cigars instead of eat, right? It means just enjoy your life. Emphasize, like, look at all the relationships you make.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you guys have no idea unless you do it. I mean, and you guys and gals that do it know you make such great friends. It's hard to make.
You meet a lot of great people, man.
You do. Yeah. You make friends, colleagues, collaborators. And when you're young, life is easier. You collaborate, you make friends because you're in school together, right? When you get old, you realize, well, shoot, how do you make friends when you're past a certain age? Yeah. Like, and then, you know, some people, they make friends through, you know, their kid goes to school with your kid, all that stuff. Or you're in the military, as you guys have been, and you make friends through your troop or whatever. Or work is a big one. But there's another way. There's one, I mean, like I said before, I've already said this before, I've met Tammy and Carlos once in person. This is my second time. Yeah. And I mean, no discomfort at all, you know? I mean, just like, yeah, man, I'm excited because we all enjoy this. Yeah. And, man, I mean, you know how laid back they are. So that's what it's all about.
There you go, baby. That's how we do it here at Oasis. All right, hello guys. Hey, we made a transition to outside. It got a little cooler, the sun went down. So now Randa and I just out here kicking it. Got a little bit to eat. But
it was good.
You liked it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Look, clean plate.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was good.
So just had a little snack, you know. But I tell you what, right now we're smoking Adrian Madness 7-year Supremo. Nice cigar, man. It's kind of like, I would say a medium cigar.
Yeah,
you know,
I'd say.
Yeah.
And this is the red band, and with the full we had the
the blue, the Imperial.
Yeah, blue band, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a 10, and this is the 7.
Yeah. I wish I should have just started on the 7, then brought you the 10, but it's
whatever.
Yeah. But so we out here chilling and everything like that. What you think about it, man?
Man, this was just as good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie and say I you know, getting really into the nuance of how they're different, but I will say they're a different profile, right? I'm not gonna say like, oh, I can taste that 3-year difference, because I can't. But what I will say is the quality of the Adrian Mangus is still there. It's still great burn, great construction, great draw. I have no problems with the issues with that. And this one, less sweet. Remember I said the other one, I was like, oh, like it's like sweet bread, creamy, yeah. This one, a little bit more powerful on the palate, but still fantastic. I'm enjoying it a lot.
What kind of notes you getting from it?
I'm actually, on this one, a lot, I'm getting a cinnamon note. Are you getting that?
I'm getting more like a pecan.
Pecan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of nutty, you know.
So this one's a little fuller on the palate, I would say. However, I will say for the most part, I'm not sure if like the casual smoker would tell a difference, but I think any aficionado or enthusiast, even someone who smokes a lot of cigars like you and I do, I think you'll be able to tell a difference. And that's the beautiful thing also about the cigar stuff, is like you can tell what to pair with as well. You know, we still got the knob out here, but earlier I transitioned back to the Maker's 47. And so I started the cigar with the Maker's 47. That sweetness of that with this, fantastic.
Okay. Nice. So that being said, hopefully we can get El Septimo cigars out here, and that way, man, we're gonna bring you back on. We can try that out.
Yeah, I've had a couple El Septimo. I like them. Yeah, they have a lot of lines. I guess you could say lines. Yeah. I can't recall right offhand which one I've had, but I had the one. It was El Septimo, and it had like a Asian man's face on it.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
about.
But
you remember the name of it?
I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, because they got one, I think, with the woman on there. The thing, I don't know.
I know which one you're talking about.
Can't remember. They call it the Cleopatra or something.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it is the Cleopatra. Yeah. It has like it's like her portrait, but it's like a bluish. Yeah. And I had the Asian man, and it wasn't in any kind of color scheme, and that was a while back. I remember liking it a lot. Yeah, that's a good one.
But hey, we're just out here chilling and get ready to close shop, and we just thank you guys for just tuning in, and I hope you got some out of this video.
Yeah.
We're gonna, like I said, come again in the next couple of weeks or so with something. And hopefully you like that as well. Don't know who my next guest is right now, but they in the works, so just stay tuned, okay?
I will say one thing real quick before we exit. The fact that we don't recall the details of the El Septimo, that's the point of the lounge experience in a way, right?
Yeah.
Like we're here, we're just having a good time. Me and Carlos just been here drinking, eating, smoking. We've been having a conversation too, but man, we're just having a good weekend, and I think that's what it's all about.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
like you said, it was Friday night, right?
It's Friday.
I was thinking it was Saturday.
Yeah. See, he's really gone.
Yeah. But I know I know the dates, right? Like, man, it's the 17th of July, bro.
Well, I'm messing with you. No, that's what it's all about, though, man. Like, so I guess the point I was trying to make, you don't have to know everything, right? Like, all you have to know about a cigar, are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying the experience, the people you're with, where you're at? I'm enjoying this Adrian Magnus 7-year with Carlos, with Tammy, who's off screen. You've heard her voice. Yeah. And at the lounge, Oasis South Florida Cigar Lounge.
But we have a gift for you as well, man.
Oh, yeah.
For coming out. And it's the Adrian Madness 12-year XO Black.
Oh, wow. So I get to try that's the highest year, isn't it?
The highest is the Royal Unlimited. That's the 15-year.
Okay, so this is up there then.
Yeah. So, whenever you get free time, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Put it in your humidor, man, and let it till you're ready for it.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I've never had this. That's great. Thank you. I'm gonna pop it out of the box real quick to show everybody. This is fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, it's a Toro as well.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit longer smoke. Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, brother. Yeah, because right now we're smoking a Robusto 7-year Supreme again from Adrian Madness.
It's good, man. It's good.
Yeah. And like I say, made good quality cigars. Constructions very well. The smoke, a lot of smoke. I mean, a lot of good flavor. And even to the final one I had, I was previously smoking the Imperial 10-year. Man, I just had to put it down a little while ago, but I was smoking to the nub. That's what
me too.
That's what we do, man. But that's how good it is. So, hey, like I said, you run across Adrian Madness, make sure you purchase it.
Well, can I ask you, because I experienced you guys once before today. Can you knock off some brands that you sell? So for me, like as an experienced smoker, and then knock off everything for the most, whatever you remember, for people that don't smoke all the time, and maybe they've heard some brands.
So, right, if you looking for we carry a good mild cigar if you want that, right? We carry that My Father's Connecticut.
My Father's a great brand.
Yeah, My Father's Connecticut, nice. It's a big gauge. It's a Toro, probably about a good 60-inch gauge. A very nice smoke. And then another good mild cigar we carry is Adrian Madness as well, and it's a 5-year cigar, but that was called a Millennium.
I've had that one. That one's a good one.
Yeah,
that's their Connecticut, and it's like you said, 5 years. That's a good one.
Yeah, and then of course we carry like if you want somebody to go up another strength, like a medium cigar, right? We carry again the Adrian Madness. These are good mild medium. So we got the 7 and the 10-year, right? So again, the 7 is the Supreme, the 10 years Imperial, right? And then the other manufacturer we have like a good medium cigar. We carry Notorious, okay? So we carry Cordo, and we're also carrying a double Robusto. So good medium, good smoke cigar. And then we also have like Olivia's. Okay, like our cheapest cigar, we have Olivia Florel. We have a Gold, which is a mild, and then we have also a Mendura wrapper one. But they're only about $10.50, right? But they smoke very well, everyday smoker. All right, and then we also bump up a notch. Okay, we do carry some Lease by Oscar. So good medium cigar. Smokes very well. Good smoke.
With those, do you have them in the actual leaf? Yeah. So those are interesting.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever seen them, they actually wrap their cigars in an actual tobacco leaf.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't know this. Like they just start lighting that. But like if you actually take it out, it has a band underneath it, and it looks like this cigar right here. So if you want to just surprise somebody you know that smokes cigars in general, and you want them to have an interesting time, get them that. Because like I think I could be wrong, but I think their thing is by wrapping it in a tobacco leaf, it's getting that oil from that tobacco leaf to make it a little bit fresher and everything else.
And one thing you do once you unwrap it, use tobacco to light it. You know, light the tobacco that came rolled in, light your cigar.
Yep, that's it.
But we carry a lot of different other manufacturers. Full bodies, of course. We got Ashton 40s, all right. Then we also got, of course, from Adrian Madness, I just gave him a good 12-year Exo Black. And then the Royal Limited 15-year. And we also carry the Padron 45 anniversary, the Placencia Alma Fuerte. Yep.
Which means strong soul.
Yep. Black label.
That's a great cigar. Little story on that, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I had that as a birthday cigar when I turned 29, I believe. It was my first time having it. I liked it so much. I'd never had a Placencia before that, and I was like, "All right, this is my Placencia." Yeah. I had it in Salomon though. I had the 7 by whatever they become, but
we also carried Olivia Milano's 5 and with the Mendura wrapper. Smooth smoke, a little rich and creamy. I like the notes though that you get out of. I be getting like a little chocolate cocoa here and there, but it lasts a while. So if you got that cigar, man, that Olivia Milano Mendura wrapper, you haven't tried it, try it out. Very good cigar. And I also like one we carry. It's Perdomo 10th anniversary Mendura wrapper. Nice cigar as well. So we have a lot of different brands that's out there. And you know, one new brand that's out there is called by Trump Cigars. I don't know if the actual Trump Cigars. And the 2 that we carry, and that's from Brian Smith. He's the CEO of Trump Cigars, and he came to lounge here a few times. Hey Brian, what's up? What's up, brother? But we carry 2 of his brands, which is one is the Killer Club, And the filler of that is a Dominican Republic filler. All right, and also we carry the Funk Master. Now that's a Nicaragua filler. But the thing about those two cigars, they're in the Habano wrapper.
Oh, Havana.
Yeah. So you get that little spice from it, you know, a little more black pepper as well. But again, very good, nice cigar that we carry and sell here at the lounge. So we have many others that we carry as well. So again, hey, if we're in your area, check us out.
So just real quick, you have a favorite wrapper, or you just go by whatever you feel like going by?
I'm more of a Maduro guy.
Maduro guy?
Yeah, I like a Maduro wrapper. I like the taste and the notes of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little stronger.
Stronger, darker, oily, but like chocolatey, espresso notes. Yeah, I'm the same way. Habano's good, especially this time of year. It's so hot outside.
Yeah.
Habano is right in the middle. It's spicy, but it's a light spice, so it gives you a little bit of cream too. And it's not as strong. You know, I don't feel like. I mean, it depends on the filler and the binder as well, but I feel like that's a great cigar if you got to have something in the heat of the day. So.
And then one we also like people love is the Gurkha Ghost that we carry. Yeah. So it looks like it's in a Connecticut shade wrapper, but I tell people like, hey, don't be fooled by it. It's full body, cigar. So they see that Colorado wrapper, man, is like, oh, they think it's, mild cigars. Like, nah, it's not, man, But along with that, man, we have other cigars, like I said, we carry. You see us in the area, just stop by, hey, and we'll welcome you, take you in the lounge, show you what we got. And then again, the end of the lounge, based on how many products you buy, again, got to be at least $50 worth of product. You get to experience the lounge. When you go in the lounge, you're going to experience, of course, some AC because it's hot. Woo!
Yeah.
You're sweating.
We're only out here now because it cooled down.
Yeah.
We were in the lounge when it was 94 degrees outside.
Exactly. And then get to experience a little music, television, stuff like that. So, hey, that's what you get to experience the lounge. Then you get good conversation with other people you may not know as well. So don't be bashful, right? Come and experience the lounge. Come meet Tammy and I, and
great people.
Yeah, we get out and hang out, and do what we do, enjoy each other. That's the cigar culture.
It is. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So again, I'm Carlos.
Randall.
He's Randall. Again, welcome to this channel.
The other thing that it's all about, the hospitality. If you guys enjoy Oasis Cigar Lounge, South Florida Cigar Lounge right here. What did you say? $50 worth of product? Yeah, it gets you in. You get drinks. You're already out and you're hanging out. You're already planning to smoke a cigar. You might as well, if it's cold outside, there's heat, you're inside. If it's raining, you're inside. If it's hot, you're inside. Great people inside, here and here. And if you're already out anyway, $50, you're already going to buy cigars. You were. Go ahead, buy cigars. Check them out. They're great people. They're not going to crowd you. They're just going to make sure you have a good time. If you're local to North Carolina, especially the Raleigh area, let me know because I'm always down to meet new people. I like collaboration. I like all that stuff. And it doesn't even have to have cameras on. Even if we weren't doing a podcast, y'all just said, hey, come out to the lounge.
Yeah,
I would have come out.
Come on out.
Yeah. I like this. I like collaboration. I like all this stuff. So I want to thank y'all for having me on and for the night. It's a great way to spend a Friday night.
All right. Again, brother, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Much love, man.
This came up with something good.
Yeah, I think this they've been for a while, our research was told they've been in the business for like the last 4 or 5 years, but just, trying to make their way in the U.S. And a lot of people don't know, pretty much the brand, but But it's starting to hopefully get out there. You know, like I said, good relationship